and this is a matter of concern that I have about this commission. We were accused of having closed meetings and being politically inclined, and I made the statement that we were apolitical. Since that point, since that time, I have received, I can't tell you how many emails from concerned citizens about one of our commissioners, which is Bob Massaro, and this is what they sent me. You've already seen it, Bob, I'm sure. Bob is the chairman of the Larimer County Democratic District 51. It's all of Loveland. My concern is, I don't know when you were involved in, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Anyways, the crux of the matter is, the last time we had this, I stated that no one on the Planning Commission was politically inclined. I don't believe that anymore, of course. I don't know how anybody that can be so highly placed in a political party can come in here and be unbiased. We sit here at the right hand of the City Council, and our role is to advise the City Council in the best manner in which we can, unbiased, for the good of the community. Now, if we have somebody on the commission that has helped persons of certain parties to become counselors, and their role is to make sure that most of the counselors are of a certain party, when the time comes to vote, can you actually vote unbiased, or are you going to vote what you think that the counselors, city councilors, are going to want you to vote? I mean, I think if somebody can't be on this commission and be totally unbiased and be consciously and unconsciously unbiased, then they don't belong in this commission. So that's my statement.
Bob, do you want a moment? I think that's
No,
the right.
no, I don't need a moment. Number one, I'm no longer associated with the Democratic Party, so that was years ago. I'm no longer there. I'm familiar with Loveland Politics, and you have to be very careful when you read Loveland Politics as to what they're saying, okay? And a good portion of the things that have showed up in Loveland Politics, because I follow them, are stretching the truth, to say the least. Now, I think my voting record here for the past, I've been on since February of this year. I think my voting record stands for itself. I pride myself on being independent as far as my ability to look at the facts coming before us, evaluate what's here, and then decide. And if anyone has seen my voting record as anything other than that, I'd like to hear it. I don't think there's one vote I have passed here or what questions I have asked that have anything to do with political party. That stays out of the room, and it should. Now, everyone here, I'm sure, is affiliated with some party, are they not?
Absolutely, but not
Okay.
the chairman. So
I'm not.
Now, we can talk about politics if we want. I'd prefer not. Now, you want to bring this into a public environment, we have it. There's another way to do that. We could have talked privately about this, and you could learn what my views were, what I've done since I've been in Colorado. You chose not to. Now, if anyone's had a problem with my voting record, and that's all that we should be talking about is a voting record, I'm more than willing to talk about it. Bring up one instance where my party affiliation had anything to do with my voting. Can you name one?
I
So
didn't.
you're making an accusation here based on what?
Right there.
That's an article in Loveland Politics. And I have followed Loveland Politics because my name has come up in it many times.
Okay?
So what's the issue? Besides, I was
We were
affiliated
accused-
with the party.
We were accused of having closed meetings.
That has nothing to do with me.
Everything that I bring up, that I brought up, I made sure, what I did is I made sure that it was public.
And you're making an accusation that, quite honestly, I take offense to. I really do. Because I think my voting record stands, and if anyone has a problem with it, please say so. We've got it into a public environment now. Let's get it on the table. The only voting that I didn't do was the night of the art space. I had to leave. You were there, you were at the event, the art event. I was there too that night, okay?
I saw you.
Okay. 2 individuals came over to me. Didn't want to go into this, but we'll bring it up for half a second, okay? Unsolicited, they asked me if I'm on the planning commission. Said yes. Their comment was, and I'll clean it up a little bit, what the heck happened that night in the recess? I didn't say that, they did.